welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Jennifer, and today we're going to be playing with the Christian Dior Rouge Trafalgar 879 quint. And I'm doing this video in partnership with Ashley Willard. Ashley picked up the pink, that's what I'm calling them, the pink quints from Dior. She sent them to me for me to try out on my channel to do looks with them so you can see how they would look with pale skin, red hair. And then they're gonna go back to their mom. They're gonna go back to their owner, back to Ashley, and she'll use them on her channel as well. They are not quints that I'm gonna pick up just because the color story isn't really my thing. And I think there's, you know, better color stories for me. And I've picked up, no joke, 14 of the quints, so I think I'm good. So well, we had a discussion. She was like, hey, I'm gonna pick them up. You know, I can send them to you, you can do a look with them, and then they can go back to me, and they're that way, no waste, which I think is a great idea. I actually think for the beauty community in general, for all of us, you know, doing these types of videos, it makes a lot of sense because a lot of times we're doing looks to show you guys, and then we never use the products again. It's such a waste. And in these days of COVID, we can't really give the makeup to anyone else. We can't donate it because it's been opened. I do give things to friends, but even that has been limited lately because I haven't seen anyone. So anyway, let me pull my hair back. As I've said in like every video lately, my hair has gotten way too long to do anything with. And I do need a haircut, but you know, time. So anyway, let me bring you in close and we'll go ahead and get started. I'm sure a lot of you out there are like, it's just a haircut, go get your haircut. But see, again, you have to, with the new rules, you have to stand outside. You have to be called into the salon. There's only a certain amount of people in the salon, which is all good with me. Like I'm fine with, in fact, I'm happy with those rules. So it makes it hard, there's less appointments. And with my work, it's just hard to find time. I need to get my roots done again because my hair, again, grows so fast. It's only been 2 weeks and I already have, like, you can see it, like white hair. I'm like, oh, good, fun. Let's go ahead and swatch this baby. Although I'll tell you, I've had white and gray hair since I was in my 20s. Like this is not new. I've had it for half my life. My sister didn't get any gray hairs until like a year ago, maybe 2 years ago, and she's only 5 years younger than me. So it's not necessarily age. I mean, of course it's as you age, but I think some of it's just genetic. Some people just get gray hair faster. My only complaint is that it kind of makes me look like I'm balding because when the light hits it, it makes it look like I don't have any hair there. And I'm like, no, that's not the problem. There's just white. All right, that's the color story. It's actually really pretty. I think I'm gonna like this one more than the other pink one that I've forgotten the name of. Okay, yeah, good, Jen, I'm doing well. Okay, sure. The pink one, you know, the pink one. What am I talking about? All right, so let's go in with the Wayne Goss number 16. I need to wash my brushes again. I feel like I'm always washing my brushes. Let's go in with the shade here, this dark purple. I feel like half my life is washing my brushes or blending. Anyone else feel that way? No, just me? Okay. And today I'm wearing as my perfume. I figure since I'm gonna start mentioning what I'm wearing, like clothes-wise. By the way, this is a The Row sweater. I picked this up at Neiman's several years ago, but I am sure, and I'll link one down below if I can find one that's similar. It's a V-necked cashmere black The Row sweater. I love The Row. It's a line that was created by Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen, believe it or not. But they are really talented and their line is one of my favorites. I love pretty much everything from The Row. Unfortunately, it's ridiculously expensive. So I wait and buy things in December and January because that's when everything goes on sale. But anyway, I also have a great person at a Neiman's in Boca who looks out for me, and I put things in my shopping cart and she basically tells me when they go on sale. Linda, I don't know if you're watching, but hi Linda, if you are. She's very cool. I met her several years ago. Two girlfriends and I go on a girls trip every year, although we didn't go last year because we all were too busy, and of course we can't do it this year and we're kicking ourselves. But anyway, when we all can go back to normal, we're going back. We go to a place in Del Rey, Florida, and the mall in Boca has an amazing Neiman's, and we met Linda, and I've been working with her ever since. She's very nice. She's very sweet. If you're ever in Boca, go to the Neiman's. Well, she actually works for La Mer, so go to the Neiman's and go to the La Mer counter and ask for Linda and tell her Jennifer sent you. All right. So we got that buffed out. But anyway, this is a Row sweater. The necklace is an antique. I picked it up in New York City. I don't even know how many years ago. A very long time ago. Let's take this purpley shade here. Let's go in with the Wayne Goss number 17. But what I was gonna say is the perfume that I'm wearing. Perfume that I'm wearing, basically guys, I'm gonna go on the outer corner here and then back into the crease. The perfume that I'm wearing is the Cartier Must de Cartier. It's one of like the first adult perfumes I had. I know it sounds weird, but when I went to law school, there was a woman in my law school who was quite a bit older than me. When I went right out of college. So I started law school when I was 22, sorry, because I turned 22 right before I went. So yeah, so I was 22, and she was in her 40s, and she had gone back, and she'd had a life before, and she decided she wanted to go to law school. And so she was older and, had more disposable income and also more experience, and had traveled and, was more of a cultured person, and she used to wear Must de Cartier, and I loved the perfume. Now, the one that she wore technically doesn't exist anymore because they changed the formula. If anyone out there has a Must de Cartier perfume, the parfum, before it changed formulas in probably the 2000s, I would pay good money. Seriously, I would buy it from you. Or I would buy the decant from you or something, because it was beautiful. They changed the formula. It's still beautiful, but it's not as beautiful as it was. So that's the look with the two shades buffed out right now. But anyway, she was a very sophisticated, like, worldly person, at least in my mind at the time. I was 22 years old, and and so I said to myself, one day when I have money, I'm gonna buy that. Like, that was my, that's my adult, I'm gonna buy that. And I did. And of course, by the time I was able to afford it, they had changed the formula. But anyway, it doesn't matter. It still has basically the same scent. I'm gonna take this light pink here. And it's a gorgeous, musky, like very sexy adult fragrance. And to this day, every time I wear it, I am immediately brought back to law school, my first year, when I had no idea what I was doing. I mean, in my defense, nobody did. The first year of law school is horrible. I mean, they do it that way on purpose. It's not like it's a shock that it's horrible. But I'm immediately brought back to being, 20 years old, which is kind of a nice thing. I don't know. I don't know if perfume or scents do that for any of you out there, but for me, that's very much, it brings me back to whatever time I associate with them. So I'm a very big, I love, all kinds of perfumes for that reason. All right, let's buff that out a little bit. And as with all of the quints, this is, going on beautifully, not having any issues with it. It's stunning. Let's go in with the mini booster, Sonia G, and let's go in with that really red shade. Put it on the outer corner of the eye. My fragrances definitely get like heavier this time of year. I think most people's do. You know, it's cold out here in Massachusetts. In Boston, it snowed. We got about 4 inches, actually. I'll put a picture above of my trees. I planted some evergreens as like a fence last year on one side of our property. And they look really pretty, actually, so I took a picture. I mean, it was actually really pretty and everything, but, you know, it was the day before Halloween, which it's not great because you have to, you know, clean it up. You have to shovel it as an adult. I'm gonna take the deepest shade, the purple shade, the one we started with, and just use it as a lower lash line liner. You know, as a kid, when it snowed, it was like, oh, this is fun. As an adult, it's not as much fun. My lower back is still like arguing with me about it. I'm gonna use the same shade as on the upper lash line. It's like, what were you thinking, you old lady, you? You know, I argued back that I'm not really old, but my lower back didn't want to hear it. Then let's take the sparkly topper shade, this pink shade here, put this on the finger. And then let's go back in with the Wayne Goss number 17, the original purple shade. I'm just gonna deepen up the crease a little here. I actually am gonna do a fragrance video soon. It's going to coincide with my brush, or about the same time as my brush video that everybody's been asking for, especially Kelly. I heard you, Kelly. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. But I am gonna be doing that. It's gonna be my top 10 fragrances for fall, winter. Like I said, I wear different fragrances this time of year, and the Must Cartier might be on that list. I don't know, I haven't decided yet. I'm trying out like a different fragrance every day, so I'll be absolutely sure. All right, so let me close my eyes. You can take a look at the look before I do mascara. I actually think it looks really pretty. I will say, I might, you know, if I see this on sale, I might go out and buy it, because although this is not, you know, my traditional color story, I actually do like this one. The other one, what was it? It was pink Corole. I knew it would come to me eventually. It didn't call to me. It was just too pink. This one has more of that purpley red that I think I can pull off. And I do like it. And since I basically own every Dior at this point, you know, why not? Right? So I'm going to, and you know, I might use a little bit of liner. Let's see, what shall I use? I need to buy more Nest candles because I need more eyeliner holders. I'm gonna use the purple chalk from Chanel. There we go. I just did it on my upper lash line, but I love the shade. I would love to buy all the Chanel liners, like every single one of the waterproof ones, and maybe I will someday, but you know, these things do cost money. Okay, so let me curl my lashes, put on mascara, be right back. Okay, back. The eye look is done. I actually really do like this. I think it's a really pretty quad. I got a little fallout here. I think it looks really nice with my skin tone. Ashley, thank you so much for loaning this to me. And like I said, if it goes on sale somewhere, I might pick it up because I think it's pretty. I think it actually works. All right, let's get the hair down. The ridiculous hair. One of the reasons I complain about like having it long is it's so heavy. I don't know if you guys, any of you out there have like super thick hair, but it just weighs down. Like it's just heavy, and I feel like it doesn't have as much volume. It doesn't have as much bounce to it. And I also feel like it gets stuck in things. Like I get caught on stuff all the time, like my purse or the dog, you know, I mean, it's just, anyway, I know I'm complaining about annoying things. Okay, let's move on. Let's do the Lisa Eldridge lip liner and lip gloss. I did my video, I'll put it up above, about the Lisa Eldridge lips products that I picked up. I'm a huge Lisa Eldridge fan of her as a person and as a makeup artist, but also her products, which I think are excellent. So let's do the lip liner and we'll do the gloss. I forgot to mention the shade that I was using. This is in blush. This is in the blush. This is the blush liner. And now we'll use the blush lip gloss. And like I said, I'll link the video above where I did all the swatches and everything. But I have to say, I've been really impressed with the lip liners and the lip glosses, which are all new to her collection because before she just had the lipsticks. I love the lipsticks, but I mean, these new glosses and liners are really good. Okay, and that is blush. Blush, right? Yes, blush. Okay, let me bring you back out so you can see the whole look. Okay, so this is the Dior Rouge Trafalgar and the Lisa Eldridge blush liner and gloss. I have all Dior on my face except for my brows, which are the Gucci brow liner, which I think you probably have all figured out by now because that's really all I use besides Tom Ford. I have on, let me make sure I got the names right. I've got the Dior Skin Mineral Nude Bronze Bronzer, the Dior Skin Nude Luminizer. The blush is the Dior blush in Rose Montaigne. Anything else? Foundation is the Air Flash in shade 104. I love this foundation. I love the finish it gives me. I love the look it gives me. I just don't like the application, although maybe that's what makes it work, like the spray. I sprayed on my brush and then I put it all over my face. Maybe that's what makes it look so good, so I shouldn't really complain. But yeah, it's a really good foundation. It does create a beautiful finish on the skin, and it stays on. It's great for dry skin. It's probably, I've heard from others, it's really good for people who have more normal to oily skin as well. So it's a really good foundation if you're looking to pick it up at the Sephora sale or any other sale. Neiman's has been having sales. Nordstrom has been having sales. Everyone's having sales. And there'll be more. So that is it for today. And that is the end of all the Dior quints that have come out in the new formula. There are some more coming in for spring. I've already seen some advanced looks, so we'll definitely be trying those out. But anyway, I really like this look. I think it looks really nice. And like I said, I'm really liking this color story. I think it actually looks really nice with my coloring, and I don't know, maybe I'm becoming more of a pink person. Could be happening, you don't know. Yeah, I think it looks great. All right, Ashley, thank you so much. Both of the quints are on their way back to you after this is filmed, so thanks so much for lending them to me. Thanks so much for joining me today, guys. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to hit like, don't forget to hit subscribe, and I'll see you in another video really soon. Bye.